We're back in the corner. You know what that means. Hey guys, it's Miss Jenny. And since we are back here in the corner, it means that I'm going to talk about something I want to talk about. Something I've just watched. Something I think you should watch. Oh. Last time we were here, we talked about The Part-Time Idol on Netflix, and today I'm going to talk about another show. Another very short show that you can watch in one day, which is what I did. This time I watched Julie and the Phantoms. The show is a Netflix show, and it's a musical Netflix show. Which, if you haven't realized, Part-Time Idol was also a musical Netflix show. And this is also a musical Netflix show. Oh my gosh. It's like I like things. Let me tell you the synopsis. Julie is a girl who goes to a musical school. A school for performing arts. But she hasn't been able to really show her talents at all because her mother passed away a year ago. Her mother was really into music, and so is she, but since she lost her mother, she kind of lost her love for the art. She's on the brink of being, thrown out of her school. What is going to happen? Oh my God. This show has excellent supporting characters. Like, the dad is wonderful. The little brother isn't too little brother-ish. He's just enough little brother. And the best friend is always supportive. This show is not just about the 16-year-old getting almost kicked out of school. By the way, the big thing that it's about this band from the 90s called Sunset Curve. Sunset Curve was a band that had 4 members in it. And one night, before their big opening night at this big event, 3 of the 4 band members eat bad hot dogs and die. Yep. That's the biggest plot point of this entire show. So the band members die, and they are all of a sudden summoned by Julie in her mom's garage area where they keep all the musical stuff. She's going in there to clean stuff up, and she goes up into the attic-y part and finds Sunset Curve CD that she didn't know was up there. And she puts it in the CD player, and it summons the 3 ghosts, the band dudes. And they have no idea at first that they're ghosts because this is where they used to perform. So this was their band hangout or whatever is now where Julie lives. So now they're there. She can see them for some reason and nobody else can. But here's the thing that they find out. They find out that Julie is totally gifted and she should join their band, even though they're ghosts. So they decide to do that. There's a ton of stuff that happens, by the way. I'm just skipping around. But when they do perform, they realize that they can poof out of nowhere with their instruments, and the human people who are still alive, they can see them. So Julie has to lie and say that they're holograms, which is totally cool. The music's great. The acting is wonderful. It doesn't feel over the top lit like a sitcom does, with the lighting. It's a really good story, even though the story is based on 3 guys dying from hot dogs. You find closure with things, sort of. This series is very short. It's only a couple episodes, and there's only 1 season. It seems after the first season aired, they were waiting for almost an entire year before Netflix decided to not go ahead with season 2, which they always do because they suck. I recommend this show for people who like musicals, for people who like DCOMs. I wouldn't call it necessarily musical in the way that people just break out into song. It's more of a musical because they're at a performing arts school and people sing. There are some fantastical moments that are very musical. When they meet the villain, he has a whole ghostly club, and it's very wah, 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 in your face. beautiful. It's beautiful. It's Cheyenne Jackson plays the villain. He's so good. I love him. And he's such an excellent singer. Oh my goodness. For those of you who are aware who Kenny Ortega is, he had a big hand in making this series possible. For those of you who don't know who Kenny Ortega is he is one of the biggest creators and choreographers to put on some of the best things in your life. He had a hand in making Hocus Pocus. He made all of the High School Musicals. He even worked on Newsies. So take that and then put it into this world, and it is wonderful. They have this cheeky little girl group named Dirty Candy. They definitely know what they were doing, and it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I don't want to give too much away because I really enjoyed it, and I want you guys. This is like a long form recommendation station, you know. It's like a cross country recommendation station. It's Julie and the Phantoms. Oh, and Bobo Stewart's in it. You know? Oh, that's what else Kenny Ortega did, was The Descendants. He did all the Descendants. All those. Guys, watch this. Watch this show. I need someone to talk about it with. And who doesn't like a hot dog driven storyline? I mean, that's why you guys watch The Happening. Thanks for joining me on this, I think I'm just going to call it the cross-country recommendation station. I've been Miss Jenny. Hopefully this helped you to choose something for your viewing pleasure. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.